How come you don't want
trucker hats, t-shirts, and sweatshirts? hillfoxclub.com. All of my content is sponsored by my patrons, so thank you to my patrons for supporting my content. If you want to be down with the crew, it's only $5, but if you want the vlogs too, that's 10. So hit me with the 10, come through, and be part of the family. What up? My name is Jade Fox, and this is the Madeyoulooks channel. And today I have another episode of what I wore this week. Sometimes putting outfits together for these videos feels like a lie because I don't actually wear them outside of the content. And so I think that this is just a really good example of what an actual real life happening in real life like outfit looks like for me. And this is in consideration of like the vibe of where I'm going. Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? Is it like a more, like fashion centered event? Is it not? So this is just kind of like giving you the full gamut of outfits that I wear in a week. Let's go ahead and get started. So most recently I wore this vintage Russell Athletics sweatshirt with these pretty baggy, like khaki colored cargo parachute pants. They're like more of like that kind of lightweight material with just a pair of New Balances. This is just for a content day. I was with my friend Megan, who's a producer. And so we were just going around LA, filming some stuff for some projects that she's working on. So knowing I was gonna be traveling around LA a little bit, knowing that I would even maybe have to do a little bit of rock climbing, which your girl did. I wanted to be comfortable, but I also wanted to, give a little bit of finesse because at the end of the day, this is all video that's being captured and shared for a lot of people to see. And so I decided to wear this Russell Athletics sweatshirt because one, I think it looks great against my skin. And two, it's just a nice pop. It was very gloomy that day. And I feel that, wearing a bright color just brought some vitamin C type vibes to my day. And so that's what we wore. We kept it really simple, kept it pretty casual, but we still looked very clean, which is always a goal of mine. The day before, I actually got the chance to go to a Jack Daniels event. Jack Daniels hosted this like streetwear competition where they got a bunch of designers to create something. I'm not sure if there was like a theme to the different items that people had to create. I was a little unsure about that, but it was a really cool event. It was a very like fashion centric type of event. And so everyone there was like very much well dressed, very much, giving you sunglasses indoors. And so this is what I decided to wear. This is actually a men's leather jacket from Zara that I got in, I believe, a small. And it's really cool because it looks like it's denim. Like when you're kind of looking at it from a few feet back, it looks like a blue denim jacket. It's leather. And so it's textured. It kind of has this weathered kind of look. So it mimics almost the look of denim. I don't know if that was the point of it. I don't know if that's what, the creative direction was for this particular garment, but because of it, I decided to just keep it really simple, wear a white tee that's cropped underneath, just so that you can see a little bit more of my proportions. And then I paired it with a pair of wide leg denim that is also from Zara, from the women's section though. So I just decided to kind of like go along with this denim through line here and just almost create the illusion as if I'm wearing denim on denim, but I'm not. And I actually really liked this fit. It was super simple. Usually when I'm going out, I'm not trying to do too much, mainly because I don't want to keep track of anything. I don't want to have to keep pulling my shirt down or adjusting my jacket so that it's fitting in the right way. I don't want to have to think about like just how my clothes are sitting on my body. I just want to put it on and go and just enjoy my time, especially at an event where, I could potentially be networking or just, the event could be something more, and so I just wanted to be able to be present in the space and wear something that was just easy, essentially, but still looked really good. And I do think that this is like where your grooming comes into play when it comes to your look, because if you're wearing a super, super simple look, you're just gonna look really good if you are also very well groomed. I got a haircut that week, my jewelry was popping. I had on my glowy serums. And so bitch looked great, I gotta say. And so that's what I decided to wear to this event. And I also wanna give a quick shout out to my wallet. So this is my wallet. I actually got it off of Farfetch, and it's an off-white wallet, and it also comes with a wallet chain. This wallet is amazing. This wallet is amazing. I've been thinking about doing a like luxury items that I bought that are just truly worth it and video. So if you're interested in that video, make sure that you like this one, but also let me know in the comments if like you'd be interested in that. But this wallet, not only is it just like great for actual, you know, functional use, but it's flat and small, so it fits in your pocket really nicely. And because it comes with this little wallet, because it comes with this little wallet chain feature, it just adds something to every single fit that I have on where I'm wearing this wallet or where I'm bringing this wallet, because it just adds that nice little shine of a wallet chain. And the cool part about it is that you can also take the chain off and just have it regular if you want to. I prefer to wear this a lot when I'm going out, mainly because if you're going to lose your wallet, when is it going to be? Is it going to be the time where you're going to the dog park, or is it going to be the time where you're going to the bar and you're like 4 Moscow mules in? You know. This next fit was hanging out with a friend. I got dinner with my best friend Arrows, but we were also just kind of like gallivanting around downtown LA a little bit. We went to like a vintage shop. And just a lot of, it was just a good day. It was just a good day. I was with him pretty much all day long. And this is the fit that I wore. It's a denim jacket that I took the collar off and I also cropped it. So it used to be kind of like a more like oversized kind of boyfriend style denim jacket from Levi's, but I just decided to like DIY it a little bit just because I wanted to update it along with my style. So this is no longer a jacket that I wear as a jacket. It's just more of like a shirt jacket at this point. And I decided to pair it with these wide leg black pants that I'm obsessed with, that y'all already know. I don't need to talk about it any further. These pants from H&M, I'm so sorry, they are not available anymore. I will do my best to link everything that is in this video if it's still available. But if it's not available, I will do my best to link something very similar around the same kind of like price point. And then because I knew that you weren't going to see much of my shoe, and these pants are a little bit too long as well, but because of the details on the side, I don't really want to get them tailored just because I feel like they're just not going to look the same. And I find these pants to be like almost like a grail of mine. And I know that like a grail is technically terminology that you use for something that's like hard to find and expensive, but this is a grail in that they look so much more expensive than they actually are. And every time I tell people that they were like $50 from H&M, people gag. And so these are a grail of mine. But the opening is really wide. They're a little bit too long. And so I decided to wear just like a high top Air Force One, a high top Air Jordan 1 for a little bit of color, but also just to give me a little bit of a slope on the top of the shoe rather than it just like hitting the shoe flat if I had a low top on. And I actually had on a pretty tight tank top underneath this jacket, but I wasn't always comfortable, you know, wearing it out. And so I, you know, once again, that's why wearing this jacket, it's kind of like a shirt, comes in handy, because I don't know if I'd feel comfortable enough wearing a tank top just out, even though I did take the jacket off a couple times. It's something that is like slim to the body. So underneath the jacket, with it being cropped and a little bit of a snugger fit. Snugger? Is that a word? It's always those fits that you don't think too much about that always hit. They always hit. I don't know what it is. It's just like you go in the closet, you pick something else, you put it on, and it's just like, damn, like I'm giving, and I was not even trying. It's always one of these. So this next outfit, definitely a bit of a departure because I went to the beach this day. This is my gloomy beach fit. Now, granted, we did not know it was going to be gloomy at the beach, but as we went closer and closer towards Santa Monica, it was like progressively getting a little colder and a little gloomier. And so I actually wore shorts with this, but in the B-roll that you're gonna see, I just swapped it out with pants because realistically, had I known the weather, this is most likely what I would have put on. I would not have worn shorts. It's this New York telephone company vintage t-shirt with this huge bucket hat that I pretty much only bring out in the summertime because it's a bit obnoxious. Like I'm aware of how obnoxious it is, and if it's hot outside, then I can get away with it a little bit more without feeling obnoxious because it gives like sun hat vibes. But it's from the brand Adder Air, I believe, and I got it off of And Clothing like last year, I want to say. But cute, I enjoyed it. I enjoy anytime I get to wear something that's a little like that's a little more fashiony, you know? And I think that this hat is definitely giving that. Whereas if I would have taken the hat off, I feel like it just would have given kind of like regular, but something about this hat is just giving it like, oh, fashion, even though it's like fashion light, but still fashion. This next outfit was also kind of a content day, but also I went to a concert that night. So we're just gonna call this the random day fit, where I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going, but it was warmer that day. The weather was really nice, just like a really great weather day in LA. And so y'all have also seen this outfit before because I think I talked a little bit about it in a previous video, but I decided to throw on this Mexico vintage tee. I got this from Thrift World in Virginia, like last summer, I think, when I was there. This giant oversized graphic, the yellow with the burgundy. It's just great. It's just really, really great. I love this t-shirt a lot. It's also super comfortable and it's like a little thick, just like a little bit. So there's not a whole lot of air going through. And so that's why I felt comfortable enough not bringing a jacket or anything like that. When the sun went down, I paired this with my Urban Outfitters parachute pants. I highlighted these in my Affordable Spring Outfits video, which was sponsored by Urban Outfitters. And so if these are still available, I will link them in the description. If they're not, I will link something similar. But the great thing about these pants is that they're just very customizable. The waistband, it goes pretty big, at least on me. And so you can kind of cinch it however tight you want. And then you can also do the same thing at the hem of each of the pant legs too. So if you wanted that more, you know, squeezing of the ankle jogger feel, you could button it and make it tight like that. Or you could kind of leave it open. I actually decided to leave it open and then cuff it a few times just so that they weren't dragging on the floor. Threw on the Stussy Penny 2s, also in the eBay haul that you saw. And I topped it off with just a Jacquemus bucket hat that I've had that is also a throw-on piece. I buy a lot of throw-on shit for this reason in particular. Most of the time, I don't want to sit in my closet and really, really think that intensely about what I'm gonna put on. I just wanna have a lot of stuff that I know is going to look good and I don't have to think much about it. I wanna say at least 50% of my closet is like throw-on pieces. This is a throw-on piece. This bucket hat, pretty much everything in this outfit is a throw-on piece, meaning like it can go with a lot of things. It's not too serious. It's not too fashion. It's just, it's cool. It looks good and it's versatile. And so I really enjoy kind of like just piecing outfits together with all of my throw-on shit. It's lit. Now this next outfit is an outfit that I wore to a weed event, a cannabis product launch event. Shout outs to Papa and Barkley for, you know, bringing the community out. When I tell you there were bongs, people were fully hitting bongs, taking dabs. I don't know, I've never done a dab, but just like doing dabs. It was as if like this wasn't, it didn't feel real. It was just like, there's too many things that are illegal in so many places happening at one time. Like, and sometimes it's just like living in LA feels like you don't live in the real world because the stuff that's okay here is wild. But anyway, went to this Papa and Barkley product launch event. They had these like sugar gummies out. You could taste a lot of, you get to go around tasting edibles. They had free tacos, like taco truck there. They had sorbet and then they had garnishes of edibles with the sorbet. I was like, this is not real life. Anyway, I knew I didn't necessarily need to do that much for this. This is a slightly modified version of this outfit because I was kind of rushing, and if I could wear what I really wanted to, this is what it would have been. But the DNA of the outfit is exactly the same. Long sleeve underneath a short sleeve with jeans. I've been doing this long sleeve under short sleeve thing for a minute, and I used to do it a lot in middle school. But you ever just like, I don't know, y'all let me know if y'all are like this, but like, sometimes when I think back to stuff I used to wear, I think that I can't do that now because I'm an adult. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I wore that when I was 12, so it'd be weird if I did that now at 30. But I have better taste, more money, or money period, and just like better clothes. So if I were to do that same shit I did in middle school, it would just hit a little bit better, which it does, in my opinion. This is what I wore to the weed event and just got high off of like 4 edibles. Like I was there for maybe 45 minutes and I had like 4 edibles, and that's not okay. Like, what what am I on? Well, I guess we know. And that's it. That's 5 outfits. That is everything that I wear in a week. At least outfits that I think about somewhat. Most of the time, to avoid wearing a bra, I will just like wear whatever I'm wearing in the house, and then I'll put a giant coat on top of it, button it all the way up, a hat, and just throw some shoes on. Most of the time, if you've ever seen me out, that's what I'm giving, because I don't want to wear a bra. But I don't want to be out here, you know, swinging. Let me know which one is your favorite, or which one that you would wear. Honestly, comment whatever you want. I don't even know why I do this at the end of every video. Just comment whatever you want. You can ask people a question. You can give an icebreaker if you want to. But yeah, anyway, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, and I just wanted to say thank you for all the support, because there have been many times where I've posted a video and within the first hour, I'm like, well, it's a flop. I'm a flop. Why did I start this channel? But y'all just come through with the support every single time, and y'all constantly prove me wrong, and that I am not a flop, and that I'm actually contributing something to, you know, whether that be my community or YouTube, or just, you know, the fashion content stream that is online right now. So I appreciate y'all very much, and I hope that you have an amazing day, an amazing weekend, amazing week, and y'all already know what it is. Wear what you want, wear what you like, and wear it out. Adios.